I just read Radiant Black issue 4 and it takes a crazy turn. We open with Nathan in some kind of digital plane, and later he texts Marshall to hang out and they meet in some woods where they start training. Marshall asks Nathan what prompted him wanting to be so proactive with learning how to use his powers. And Nathan tells him that at some point someone is going to come looking for these powers and he wants to know how to defend himself and when to run. And Marshall is on board and gives motivation for Nathan to give out a big blast. And after a successful training day, they head home. We see more of the digital plane as Nathan is introduced to this entity, and it warns Nathan of a looming threat and asks if he's willing to game end them. While walking, Nathan asks Marshall if he ever wonders what would have happened if Marshall would touch the black hole instead of him, and Marshall says all the time he daydreams about what he would do with that power. Hell, he even tells Nathan he's slacking, and that's when the red guy comes crashing down and dashes Nathan, telling him he knows who he is. And then Radiant Black suits up and pings the red guy off of buildings, looking like Daredevil's billy clubs. But the red guy comes back and choke slams Nathan through some floors. But after the red guy gave Radiant Black that lip, he took it personal, so he gives him a big blast and he walks away. And Nathan is about to spare the guy, but of course the red guy tries to snuff him. So they both shoot blasts at each other, creating this big explosion, and the building starts crashing down. And Nathan tries holding it up, and the red guy's doing nothing, so he has to just push him and the rest of the civilians out of the building as it crashes onto him. Marshall rushes to Nathan's body as we see that Nathan didn't answer the entity if asked if he would game end the threat. So the entity tells him he's doomed. And as Nathan stops breathing, the black hole comes out of his chest and reaches Marshall. And he's asked the same question of if he'll game end the looming threat, and he says yes.